Field. We are back for another message, and we are so excited. We have been going live, and we feel like we are learning to manage the energy of people coming in, coming out, all that thing. And the Spirit said to bring a message on what needs to be said, beloved. What's coming out? We don't know. The Spirit gonna bring it, the Alpha and Omega. We gotta get this grease, this Crisco out the can, beloved, and into the pan. And the Most High God, the Alpha and Omega, the Alpha and the Omega, they telling me to slow down, beloved. Gonna come in and turn the heat up. We gonna get to cooking. What we cooking up, we don't know what, but it's definitely what they want to say, and we are a channel messenger, a vessel for them to use to say it. Ashe. We are spiritual, not religious, okay? But we do need to pray, beloved. We thank you to the Most High God. We are so thankful for the Most High God to use us to bring these messages onto us. Self, first and foremost, beloved, so that we can be spiritually fed, edified, and strengthened, so that we can bear the yoke that's on our shoulders, beloved. We pray that it goes out into the wheat field and it reaches you too, beloved, so that you can be fed and edified and strengthened in the spirit, and you can bear the yoke that's been placed upon you. Hopefully you overflow, and we do, and we meet in the middle with unity and harmony. And yeah, that's pretty much it, beloved. We see the energy of despair. Oh, somebody may be feeling a sense of despair. And we were kind of getting that while we were sitting on the porch. It's raining, and we were feeling like, somebody might be going through a sense of purging, releasing some sort of emotion. The last live we did talked about subconscious or deep-rooted emotions, things that, are stemming from the past and things like that that may not be healed. So despair could be a part of that, and somebody may be just dealing with that emotion. And it says, I need your divine intercession right now, O great spirit. Lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. So that's definitely somebody's emotion. And we were getting the energy of positive vibes, like how can we lift our frequency. And we feel like a part of it definitely is healing, acknowledging those feelings. Like, feelings need to be felt, and when you acknowledge it, you can feel it and you can release it, beloved. Like, let it go. No need to hold on to it and hold it and claim it for self, but to recognize that it is something that affects you, that impacts you, is, the best way to let it flow and move through you and release you. It can even push you. It can help lift you, transmute that energy and use that emotion to fuel you to do something different. Not only for self, but for other selves too. We see exchanging gifts here in the Wisdom Oracle. We see an empathic starseed, so you definitely could be an empath, beloved. Right? You could be taking on other people's energy, absorbing what does not belong to you. Again, so the despair that you feel could be from things that you've gone through. It could be, emotions of people that are around you, especially if you are a person that really connects with others like that and you have a tendency to take on their problems. Some of this may not necessarily belong to you. It may not. We see Six of Wands here. Somebody that, will be successful. Somebody that, is recognizing something, learning something about self, even others that are around them, and what kind of energy they bring to their space. You know what I mean? It could be, somebody putting something on you that doesn't belong to you. Recognizing what's going on within you. You know what I mean? Recognizing your own emotion. And when you can do that and purge it, beloved, then you definitely lead and guide yourself to success. Thinking about the Five of Wands, which is below the Six, definitely represents chaos, conflict, arguments, battles. Beloved, could be secret competition. But I feel like somebody going through, some sort of strife with somebody else or others around them, and it's causing them a sense of despair and them wanting to kind of, get rid of that emotion, that energy. But first we have to recognize it and see it so that we can deal with it. We can release it. Yeah, see, Page of Swords. We need to see it. We need to recognize it so that we can deal with it. We can, just stand in the truth of the situation and allow the truth to kind of just, do what it does. Once you see something and you recognize what it is, then you are empowered to make a change, beloved. We see high vibes, high vibration. Definitely feeling somebody in this despair emotion and needing to kind of lift themselves. But the weight that I feel that's pulling you down, again, somebody may see it. It could be somebody else that's, yeah, you see something because we see judgment here. We definitely see judgment, right? That's judgment. And that's making a decision about something that's like, okay, this energy is not for me. It is not uplifting me. It is causing me a sense of despair. It's chaos, it's arguments, it's drama. And now that I see what it is, I can make the decision to release it, beloved. And that's when your blessing comes in. Ace of Cups, right? It could also represent grief, sadness, that despair. Purging, right? I was really getting that while I was sitting on the porch looking at the rain. It was a little bit of thunder, so it was giving me kind of like tower moment. And it was also giving me the emotion of purging, of crying, of releasing something that somebody recognizes to be true and needing to make a judgment call for the benefit of you, your highest self. See, inspiration. Definitely got some inspiration while we were sitting in the rain. But the mind is everything, what you think you become, right? And Page of Swords talks about, our thoughts. The swords talk about our thoughts. It talks about truth and clarity, how we're communicating, what we choose to accept into our life, decision making. And we definitely see judgment, somebody making a judgment call. So what do you think? Your mind is everything, beloved. So this could definitely be, a battle of the mindset. Not wanting to continue to be around people that causes you despair, chaos, and conflict. Bringing down your vibes. Somebody that kills your vibes, beloved. And sometimes it can be hard to cut out those relationships depending on who they are. If it's family, long-term friends, even if it's a relationship, somebody that you care about, and you have to make a judgment call, beloved, that don't always feel good. It's going to lead to some grief. We see salt and pepper. What is that about? This is talking about shaking up the energy within self. We need to turn this down because it's loud in my ear. It says, imagine heavy dark pepper as negative energy and releasing from every crevice of your body. Allow it to fall to the earth to be recycled. Pepper represents the thoughts, and we just talking about thoughts with the Page of Swords. Inspiration, the mind is everything, what you think you become. So pepper represents the thoughts and the feelings that do not serve you. Hello, Ashe, that's what the Spirit been saying. It's heavy energy that has hosted the pain in your body or the problems in the day you just experienced. We talked about chaos, conflict, drama, and all that, underlying competition. I'm even seeing the word envy for somebody. And now that the pepper is gone, imagine lighter salt coming down from above, filling you with light, happy energy that moves into the space once filled by pepper. Notice how you feel. So once you are able to recognize what that negativity is, what is the source of your despair, you are allowing the Spirit to come in and lift this darkness from your soul. And that's exactly what's on this despair card. And that's however you connect to the Spirit, beloved. Nobody can tell you what your journey is, how you recognize it, how you move through purging negative energy. But once you see something, you know something to be true, you are empowered to make the judgment call, the decision that's best for you. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. If you guys like the vibe, y'all know what to do. We can't really see all the comments, and sometimes it breaks the focus, so we just try to stay, focused on the reading. It's definitely general, but if you want a personal, I can definitely recommend you to someone. Somebody is a messenger. or somebody definitely needs this message. Serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Yes, harmony and balance, releasing the negativity so that you can come to harmony, a sense of balance within self. You are a part of a star family, is what I'm getting, right? Calling your support. And it could be somebody that's in your family or your supposedly support system that's not necessarily supportive, beloved, and you see the truth of this person. Maybe it is some sort of underlying competition, maybe it is a source of envy. What you're gonna do is what's playing by Brian Simpson, right? What you're gonna do, because once you see the truth of something, it's on you to empower yourself to make a decision that's best for you. See, seeing the potential, bringing the unconsciousness to light, right? It could be something that you were not aware of. Like you could have had a feeling, an intuition about it. Like, is it really this? Is it really that? And with this Page of Swords, you see what it is, beloved. You see where it's at. And so now you get to make this decision to release this dark energy, this heaviness that's causing you this sense of despair, beloved. What are you exchanging? What are they giving to you? What are you giving out? What are you getting back? All of that. Is it I'm hearing reciprocal. Like, is it a situation where you're giving out goodness and you're getting goodness back? Or are you just putting everything out, pouring into them, and they're leaving you at a sense of lack? Yeah, time to go. For somebody, the judgment call is going to be them leaving, walking away from this situation, from, releasing that negativity. If they not giving you with the light and you giving light, love and light, you know what I mean? And you might be like, all right, peace, goodbye, good night, it's over with. But that's your own choice, beloved. You get to make that decision for self. Thank you to the Most High God for bringing these messages. The Alpha and Omega is here to guide us in truth and clarity. What is it that your week needs to hear? What needs to be said? Yeah, something is being aligned. It's being lined up by the book, right? Somebody is being called to come into alignment. One and one, to me, speaks to relationships, right? It's like the two, I'm getting two of cups. People who are aligned to you, who's following you or who's pulling on your coattail, who's putting like some sort of drag on you. Yeah, yin is like a divine feminine energy, and it's also a 2 on this card, and we just said 1 and 1 is 2, right? But with this coming out in reverse, this is definitely somebody. I'm hearing somebody have to dumb themselves down. Like, you know what I mean? It's definitely a drag on you. It's somebody that you cannot trust, beloved. It's affecting your divine feminine energy, your ability to create, to manifest, to reach your goals, your aspirations. And somebody will, it looks like the cards are saying somebody's going to make a judgment call to release them. See, everything that glitters is not gold, beloved. And I'm feeling like somebody has discovered that. You may have been looking at a person's potential. Who did that? Okay? Who saw potential and it just wasn't realized? Like, you realized that this person was draining on you, like maybe they didn't pull a weight, or it just wasn't what you thought it was, beloved. And now that you see the truth, you making a decision to come away from it, to release that energy from you. It could be some residual despair, you know what I mean? Because if you are an empathic starseed, you can absorb that emotion and it could be hard to purge from your system. I'm definitely getting, again, I was sitting in that rain and it was giving me rain, cloudy skies, grief, purging, releasing. And somebody is challenged with that. We see Knight of Swords energy. I'm feeling a quick decision. Maybe for some, once they see what it is, they will make the decision quickly. But I feel like you have to get there and really understand, yeah, this is true. Like, this person was just all potential. It is not coming to fruition. We're not working together. It's just not what I thought it was going to be. And behind that is the Chariot, beloved, moving away. the spirit moving you away from something. What the way these look, y'all, the way these cards look, it always give me lust energy, right? So somebody could have got into a relationship where it was a lot of chemistry, right? Again, everything that glitters ain't gold, beloved, and it might have just been, that passion, that fire, that chemistry, that sexual connection. I'm hearing tantric journey, and what you thought was going to manifest from this relationship just never realized, beloved. It was just all, surface. Somebody definitely was wearing a mask. Both of you could be, honestly, we don't sugarcoat shit. It is what it is. It's what needs to be said. But that doesn't mean that you can't take your mask off. And I feel like somebody did, and they're really seeing what it is. They're seeing the truth of it, and they're making a judgment call, beloved. I'm getting, when you know better, you do better. Once you realize the truth, you make a different decision for you. And even understanding what was going on inside of you that had you looking at what was glittery, what was just the chemistry, like that connection that was surface level, that didn't really get too deep, is what I'm getting. And somebody chose to move away from it. Yeah, serendipity. I feel like once you move away from it, you definitely will come into alignment with self, and the real thing will come in. I'm getting 1 and 8 breaks down to 9. I'm hearing wish fulfillment, right? But it's a decision that needs to be made now in the present, or somebody is presently making a decision. And 3 and 2 breaks down to 5, and it's giving me again 5 of Wands, like chaos and conflict. Like it really wasn't that, or all it was cracked up to be. And it's causing me a sentiment of despair because the potential that I saw in this thing just didn't realize it never came to be. Yeah, I'm getting that for somebody. Thank you to the Most High God. What is it that you would like your week to hear? Look, see, milk and honey. Milk and honey, and we said the real thing, 9 of Cups energy is coming after what was that? Chaos and conflict, beloved. Can y'all see that? That's exactly what the Spirit just said. And we see 5 and 1 and 3 and 3. Both of these break down to a 6. What was it given, beloved? Giving and receiving. What was the exchange? It could have been on the premise that it was going to be much more than what it was, but after some introspection, looking at it closely, going through some things with this person, you realize that everything that glitter ain't gold, and somebody is going to choose to walk away from it. You could have already done this for some. Some could be, some could also be, getting ready to do it, understanding that it's time for them to move forward, step into this new life. Again, time to move forward, time to go. Taking the power to lead themselves forward. Definitely feeling, somebody not necessarily able to rest in a divine feminine energy, trust this person that they're with, and they could see it, and they're going to take the power in their own hands to do something different. You want any of these? No? This one? Yeah. We see flexibility is here. I'm feeling like 1 and 9 breaking down to a 10, a harsh ending, but you will begin again. You may have been rigid in the past, thinking that this thing is what it is and it was going to bear fruit, and you realize that it just wasn't, and it's not, and you now see the truth, making the decision to come away from it. But in the future, I'm feeling somebody will be more flexible, beloved. Like, even if it is like bending to what your intuition is telling you, like not really just being in your head and stuck to your own mindset, but letting the Spirit guide you, being flexible in this new cycle of life. Yeah, thinkers. See, that's what I was saying. Somebody was in their head, being rigid to their own thoughts. And now you will be a little bit more flexible, allowing the Spirit to guide you. Like, Spirit, is this the one? Is this the person? Spirit say no. Okay, we'll let that go and go with the flow. Being flexible. Being able to bend but not break. Something to clean up. Something to sweep up. And it has something to do with your process, your thought process, how you were thinking about things, and even how you were exchanging in partnerships with this 4 and this 2. 4 is giving me partnerships. 2 thinking that this is the person, this is the one, and what are you giving out versus what you're getting back? You could be giving a lot, you know what I mean, and or somebody could be holding their energy back, from this relationship, really not coming, even operating to their highest potential. If a person is not doing what you know that they can do or what they said that they're going to do, then they're holding things back. I'm feeling somebody breadcrumbing. You know what I mean? Even if you feel like they have the capacity to do it, doesn't mean that they're actually going to follow through, beloved. They may not. Somebody definitely see the truth about it, and they are choosing to move forward, and it's definitely, yeah, they call justice. They call justice. They want things to be made right, and they understand that that person is just not for them. That person may not be for you. You could carry a gift, be moving forward to your wish fulfillment, and I'm feeling faith, beloved. I'm getting somebody has a gift, definitely a chosen one. The last card we had was you are a breath of fresh air. I feel like somebody is going to think that about you. You becoming a little bit flexible in your mindset. It could also be, the person that is for you may require you to have some flexibility in terms of your preferences versus standards, right? Preferences could be shit like they gotta make six figures, they gotta be 6'5", they gotta be, this, that, and the other. But standards is, can I count on their see, like, definitely somebody got a call and we keep getting interrupted. But standards are like character currency. Is this person accountable? Are they ethical? Do they follow through with their word? Are they living up to their own highest potential in their own way, standing in their authenticity and being, holding themselves up to their own standards, beloved? Are they trustworthy? Yeah, we see somebody that's megalithic or having megalithic energy, or what is coming into you is going to be major. It's going to be big, I'm definitely getting wish fulfillment. I'm hearing opportunity of a lifetime, so it may be love and career for somebody, a lot of changes. Trust the process is what I'm getting. And we did see with yin in reverse that trust was lacking. The inability to sit in your divine feminine energy to attract what it is that you want. And if that is interrupted, then you could be looking at the potential, something on the surface. But with you understanding the truth and calling judgment on this situation and going with the flow, taking back your power, standing in your authority, and just, allowing the spirit to guide you, being more flexible in your thought process, is going to turn out major for you, beloved. Anything else in here, spirit saying no? Any other energy? Yes. Yeah, your majesty. I'm definitely getting somebody with a major calling over their life. You know what I mean? I'm feeling like the next relationship. Look, we do see meditate, right? So I'm definitely getting that in touch with the spirit energy, allowing the spirit to guide you to be more flexible with what you're hearing. But I'm feeling a sense of royalty, definitely a breath of fresh air. Feeling like you're called to something higher, something that's deep, not just surface level. Like, it's not that everything that glitters is gold, but it will be the real thing, like that 10 of cups, milk and honey type of energy. But having gone through the chaos and conflict, you will be able to recognize it. You'll be able to see it. Thank you to the spirit for coming through and affirming that. Lifting your vibrations. I'm feeling somebody coming into activation. Definitely getting star family. The next person that comes into you will be supportive. Remembrance. Getting activation here, right? It says the frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything we've gone through as a soul and a body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Definitely getting flexibility. definitely getting like a culmination of all things that you've gone through, some sort of awakening. I'm thinking about self-worth. I'm thinking about lessons learned, the ability to trust, the ability to take your power back, beloved. Using this valuable information, everything that you've learned that will change your mindset, the chaos and conflict, all things that work towards the good, beloved, is what I'm getting. Coherence, things coming together, beloved. Coherence. I'm seeing 13. I'm getting death and rebirth, right? It says the ability to harmonize the frequency with the heart and the frequency with the mind. Again, thought process. How you were thinking about it. How are you discerning it, beloved? And maybe your mindset was like, okay, I see what it is. I see this potential. We can make this work. But it may have been something in your spirit, in your heart, that was saying, this may not necessarily be it. And now that you see it, you are making the choice to release it, to trust the process, to learn the lesson, right? Get yourself in the right way, come to balance, and whatever comes after this, I feel like it's going to be really good. It's going to be, I'm hearing love of a lifetime. Like I'm getting that for somebody. Like it's going to be good because you've learned the lesson of not to look at just potential, but what it really, really is. You know what I mean? Like, what does a person do? Do their words match up with their actions? Is it character or is it some sort of preference? Like, is it surface level or is it deep, beloved? Anything else in here? Yeah, empowerment. See, taking back your power. You've been empowered to make the decision to show up fully, not only for yourself, but for others. And as you show up fully for self and for others, again, it was two masks on that card. You ripping that off, coming to balance, showing up fully for yourself, taking your power back, remembering who you are. You know what I mean? Getting into the flow of things. You definitely going to be making different decisions, beloved. And that's going to lead you to that milk and honey type of situation. It says it unites us with others in deep trust. And we talked about trusting the process. You know what I mean? Writing that trust factor, the yin, the divine feminine, the ability to attract what it is that you really want from a heart space. Right? And it says connected, to understand that deeply and trust that we're connected through the same source. I feel miracle, transmutation, solar plexus, seeing the light of things, getting enlightenment, like what's the real, beloved, and what you could experience could be a miracle. Some people may not believe it. They may have lost faith, lost hope in it. And I feel like that's why that remembrance is here. To remember that you can have the real, but be flexible, because we don't know how the Spirit is going to deliver it. But I feel like your heart's desire is going to come in. I do feel a sense of enlightenment. Like, believe in the magic. Believe in that magic. You know, again, it says supports our sense of self, our personal power and willpower. And we said personal power, taking your power back with the yang, like the power that's in your own hands. I'm hearing diamonds are forever, forever. Like the power to make a diamond with their bare hands, but diamonds are made under pressure. And sometimes we experience the pressure and it causes us a sense of despair. And some people give up in that space rather than continuing to go through the process of releasing, of remembering, bringing things back together, taking their power back so that they can experience these miracles in their life. 333 could be significant, right? I'm seeing 8. 8 is significant. Definitely seeing 11. That's significant for someone too. Magic in communication, right? I'm feeling not only what you say to self, what you say to this person, because Page of Swords definitely talks to speaking some sort of truth, speaking your truth and standing in your power, making the judgment call once you see the truth of things and what it really is. The opportunity to move forward On this tarot deck, I'm seeing the King of Cups, emotionally balanced, and I see the star behind that. That's breath of fresh air. It is star power. It's megalithic. It's like your majesty, something that's above the superficial, beloved. Also being very healed. I'm feeling a very bright energy. It's something with your light. I do feel empathic starseed. So your light could be different. You could be attracting things, and some of them definitely I'm getting superficial. But maybe it's a product of, again, you not always being in your true authentic self. And if you've removed your mask and you're standing in your power going through this process, then you definitely will attract a real thing after going through the chaos and the conflict. Perception. How do you see things? Right? How did you see it? What did you think about it? And I feel that somebody's perception is changing. That's another 8, and we called out the number 8. 3 and 5 is 8. But I feel like 3, right, the grief. 5, chaos and conflict, has changed how you see things, beloved. It says the frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a hard, deep look at it. That's what I'm getting off of that Page of Swords. Somebody taking a real hard, good look at it. Like watching it, analyzing it, getting down to the truth of it, understanding that what you saw, beloved, just may not have been the real thing. It was potential, but not the truth, because everybody doesn't always live up to their potential. We see prosperity, and I did get love and career, so I feel that the milk and honey is going to be relationship, love of self, which will pull in another person that loves the same way. Like you guys will mirror that energy. But I'm also feeling career and money at the same time, like a prosperous life, not just something that's like, oh, in one area or another area, but I'm feeling 360. It says the frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being, allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. And we had that on the despair card where you wanted the spirit to lift you from some sort of darkness, to lift your soul and free you from some sort of burden, to open you up to the Most High's highest plan for you and be a vessel of peace and love. And from that standpoint, then that love is going to come in. That the love that you put out is going to come back into you. It says it invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides, beloved. We got delight, joy. Joy, the frequency of joy, releasing the vibration of despair, shedding anything that doesn't serve you. Now that you see it, you can make the judgment call to end it, to release it, transmute that energy, allow your mindset, your perception, and how you think about things, how you see things to change, to become more flexible, and stepping into the energy of joy. The energy of joy is going to call in joy. Joy begets joy, beloved, and that's just it. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. Evoking delight and joy in others. You're a part of a soul team, and someone is going to come in and support you. You continue to emote and emanate, project joy and delight after releasing despair, releasing people who don't serve you, standing in your power. This one too, this one. We have the void, and we have child of the cosmos. See, it's definitely about mindset. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. It does, and it will speak to you. Right? If you are out of your head and allow the intelligence of your vessel, of your spirit to speak to you, it makes you more flexible, and you are able to not only discern and choose what's good for you, what's best, what's highest for you, um, but it will be exactly what you need, beloved. It will. We have the void. Stop. Embrace this winter. Cosmic womb, the great cosmic womb. I feel healing. I'm feeling a dark place. That somebody's dealing with some dark emotions. They're going through a remembrance phase, like an awakening. You know, again, that chaos and conflict, karmic relationships will show us, you know, something about self so that we can change it. We can transmute it, solar plexus. You can allow the intelligence of the universe to speak to you. You go into hermit phase after going through a hard ending and seeing what it really is. Your spirit starts to speak to you. You start to trust it. You pull your power back. You make better decisions for self, and you are able to have that sense of prosperity. It says, I'm sorry. Defenselessness, right? Righting past wrong, something being uprooted, ripping something up. I'm feeling a false foundation, right? And we did see the justice card, which talks about righting a past wrong. I'm hearing righteous decision making, being able to judge righteously, being able to understand what's good, what's right, and what's fair. What is balance? What is equitable, right? Not necessarily equality, because not everybody needs the same thing. In relationships, you may need this and they may need that. But for two people to come together and they are ready and willing to work to not only support the other's needs in the way that they need it is major, beloved. But first, we do that within self. We see Earth, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. Definitely getting a starseed energy. You know, getting these Earth life lessons, learning how to manage your emotions, not just running off of potential, like, for some reason I'm hearing blind optimism. Like, again, I'm getting somebody that had a mask on and dealing with a certain person that was also wearing a mask, where you may have taken your mask and your blindfold off and you are seeing the truth of things. You're seeing that this person is still wearing a mask and that they do not have the desire or the commitment or dedication to live up to their potential or whatever it is that they committed to in this relationship. Somebody is taking an opportunity to move forward and seek their highest good. See, somebody is coming into activation. They are stepping into their power place. They're going to trust where they're being led, trusting the process. We see cosmic heart. We see devotion, potency. Make your life a moving prayer. I'm getting throat chakra energy. Think about what you're speaking and how you're saying it. Again, Page of Swords also talks to communication, speaking your truth, beloved. I'm hearing speaking out what's good for you. Again, that exchange. If you are putting out, you know, and pouring into another person, are they pouring back into you? Is it future faking? Are they breadcrumbing you? You know what I mean? Just leading you to believe that they're going to do something and it never moves past potential. It never moves past potential. That's what I'm hearing. Anything else in here? Spirit say no. But all paths lead home. We see taking inner authority, using your intuition and turning your gaze within. And we mentioned that getting pushed into the hermit space, right? Back to self. To be able to trust your intuition, standing in your inner power, your inner authority, the light, the power that's in your hands, that you can lead yourself forward away from something that was just potential that never came into fruition into something that's really real. Somebody that has like that, I'm hearing childlike spirit to call in this miracle, but first we have to believe it. You know, a lot of people don't believe in miracles anymore. You know, you can get so downtrodden by the despair. This happened, that happened. You know, getting into that all people are the same type of ish. Nothing is real. Everything is false and fake. You know what I mean? And that type of energy, and it's weighing heavy. But to release that, learn the lessons from those events and situations, the chaos and conflict, you definitely can lighten your load and experience miracles. I'm hearing miracles happen every day. Like, be the miracle yourself, and you will attract miracles into your life. You will experience prosperity. I'm hearing money. So not only do I feel like somebody is going to experience a miracle in love, but I feel like you're going to also experience a miracle in money, career. Something else is going to happen. I'm feeling it twofold, love and career, beloved. And it could be the fact that whoever is around you could be blocking your abundance because the spirit may not bless it because they don't want this person to mess over it. This person could definitely be in competition with you. I did feel envy, like jealousy, you know what I mean? And the spirit doesn't want your blessings to fall into the wrong hands. And if you were absorbing somebody else's karma, it could definitely be a drag on you, beloved. I felt like somebody was dragging your coattail. See, legal, balancing something out, right? It could, I'm getting balance, I'm getting skill, I'm seeing the sword, I'm seeing truth. I'm seeing her with this blindfold on and needing to remove it, right? Somebody could be going through a legal issue. Somebody could be hanging around you until your money come in so that they can benefit off of you. That's for somebody. But it's definitely somebody that is like full of potential and it's just not manifesting, beloved. It never comes into fruition. Promoter is here. It says if there's a new idea or a project that's manifesting, know that it has great potential for success. It definitely has great potential for success. But I feel like this balance and this truth needs to happen before the spirit will bring this prosperity into your life. Somebody is going to experience, I feel, a twofold miracle, not only in love, but also money, career. But it's something that's blocking it. The spirit wants you to make this decision to get this person away from you because they may end up causing you some legal issues, or they just are going to siphon off of you. I'm getting like blood-sucking, energetic vampire. Somebody that talk a good game, but the shit don't never materialize. And somebody see it now. And they're being called to take their power back, make a decision, walk away from it. And I'm feeling like your door of abundance is going to come in. Yeah, somebody is definitely unfulfilled in a relationship. They are not fulfilling their promises. They're not doing what they said they were going to do. It's all potential. It's all surface level. And you may be a person that's persistently working at something, and your efforts will not go unnoticed. I feel like the Most High God has seen how hard you are working at something and is going to promote it. But first, you may need to get this other person away from you. I'm hearing delayed, not denied. And it could be delayed because you got somebody around you that's just not good for you. Anything else in here? Yeah, prudence. Prudence is here. The spirit wants you to be prudent, you know. Not only do you, maybe the advice is to stay within your budget, you know what I mean? Put something aside for a rainy day. Because if somebody is promising you something, it may not come true, beloved. And it could leave you stuck in a situation. This one, this. See, you going to another level, boss level. And the spirit wants you to get this person out of your way, to maybe pull back your energy, reserve something for a rainy day. So if you get rid of this person, you may be taking on more responsibility until whatever it is that you're working on really takes off, beloved. But I felt like a miracle is here, right? You're going to boss up, and the spirit is kind of holding back this blessing until you get this person away from you. Cause see, they could be sitting around on their tail and not be doing too much and nothing. It's something that needs to be changed, something that you are not fulfilled with, I think, and you understand what it is, like you see it. Anything else in here? Thank you to the Most High God. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega. Thank you to each and every one of you who are here, who are sticking through with the message. You know what I mean? I appreciate each and every one of you. I do. This one. Yeah, something is unclear, right? It's something that's not clear. The answers you are seeking will remain unclear for now, but your basic needs will be met, is what I'm getting. I'm feeling like something is being held back until something or someone is removed from your life. Then the gateway, the portal is going to be open. But you may be in this space of darkness, like the cosmic womb, needing to clear something out, needs to purge something. Outlook, again, it's not good. The outlook of something right now is not good. You have conflicting values. It says you may have conflicting values that impose negatively around money. So if it's this person and you see what it is, like you're discovering some sort of truth, like some sort of unrealized potential, this person is not coming through. You have removed the blinders and you see this person clearly, or you will. Something's going to happen to help you see it. And I feel like somebody's stepping back into their power. And once you do that, you make that shift, purge this energy, get your joy back, your passion ignited. I'm feeling like everything is going to open up for you, not only in love, but also in career. That's what I heard them say. That's what they said. They said that's what needed to be said. This one, yeah, see, stepping into your life purpose. Everything is going to work well for you. But see, if this person that's around you that's kind of false, fake, envious, they may have some secret competition. They might just want to ride your coattail. They might be saying all this shit that they're going to do, but it never comes true. It's never fulfilled. It doesn't come to fruition. It doesn't manifest. They could impact your life purpose, and the spirit is not going to allow that. They like, no, you to come to balance with this situation, take back your power and make the right decision, then your life purpose is going to come in. And I feel boss level, it's going to feel like a miracle, beloved. Have patience. Divine timing is at hand. It will require having faith while you are shown the way. And look, recognition. Definitely going to have some recognition. Things are being brought together. There's something wonderful just waiting to be expressed, right? I'm feeling that. Something wonderful is waiting to be expressed. But somebody may not believe in miracles, and if that be the case, then you won't experience it. But if you allow yourself to believe again, beloved, despite the chaos and conflict that you've been through, purge that energy, get the joy back inside of you, beloved, you will experience it. Have patience. Divine timing is at hand. It will require faith. Look, we see the great severing, something that needs to come away. It is some conflict there, right? Somebody that could be, angry. It could be underlying competition. It could be envy. It could be jealousy. It could just be the fact that they want to ride off your coattail, beloved. And we also see trust the timing. Trust it. Time is not running out, but the Spirit said it's time for you to see what's going on so that you can make the decision to release it, so that you can allow the Spirit to come in and help you discern and get you to balance, get everything running pristine again, get you back in order. And once you do that, you will experience a miracle in your life. Changing the vibes. I'm hearing the last one. So we're going to close out with these high vibes and see what it is that the Spirit wants us to know for someone. What needs to be said? What does this person need to hear? We see compliments. Make someone else happy by sharing kind words. I'm hearing say that to yourself. Compliment yourself. Tell yourself how wonderful you are, how good you are, how great you are, how smart you are, all of it. We also see hula hoops. Do something to release the energy. Something that will bring the energy from out of your head and down into your body. And this creates an energetic flow I'm feeling to your sacral chakra, into your solar plexus chakra, so you can boost your creative energy. Because it's definitely something that you're going to put out. It's something that you're working on. That's going to be good. It's going to be big. It's going to be major. But you got a blockage in your way. It's this person that you may have had chemistry with. Everything that glitters isn't gold, beloved. I'm feeling like whatever they said to you just never comes to fruition, and somebody is going to see it. And when you see it, you're going to make the judgment to release it. You'll release it, go through that purging, changing your energy, increasing your vibration, getting back to joy and happiness, feeling the passion ignited within you, creativity returning, and you will experience a miracle twofold in your life. Not only in love, but also career, which is wrapped around your life purpose. And it's going to be major, beloved. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. We appreciate you. We really do. We appreciate you like you are our first ones and twos. Seriously. If you like the vibe and you resonate with the message, please go ahead and subscribe. We would love to include you in the wheat field. Beloved, you already got sweet. You call for good bread, beloved, you are. But these tears in our lives come to show us something about self. Help you remove the mask off of you so that you can see clearly, right? You can allow the Spirit to come in and give you that flexibility. And as you move with the Spirit and trust the process, the power within your hands, beloved, for somebody I feel is benevolent, and you will experience a miracle. Just believe it. So next now, this one's done. Loving you like I love us, because I love the Alpha and the Omega that made us, that called us to be the infinite intelligence breathing, because the word lives in this day. To the next now, this one's done. Ashe.